The Solstice. In March, witch winter returned once more. She sent her troops, gray regiments of clouds and packs of northern winds, and hurled this army on the swollen trees, the creeping leaves, the multitudes of birds, all these creatures that had dared her with their wedding song. From these evil clouds there now fell on all this starting life deadly droves of snow amidst the howling of the wind. The sun, pale like a ghost, remained behind this cluster of clouds, patient and confident in its rising strength, and certain of its eventual triumph. Like a powerful, confident man, the sun allowed the enemy a few moments to vent, spend all her strength, and exhaust herself, so that he might then shine his light and triumph.
"Poor Blue Tit,"
said Crane, looking at the clouds of snow. "Ha! Blue Tit probably knocked on the window during the first snowstorm and asked to be let back in," replied Wolverine. "It's worse for the critters in the forest. If the waters are up, Panther cannot take food to them. And if the witch calls for frost to support..."
"Trees are full of sap, and their branches are swollen. They ache when touched. We have to come to their aid."
The two rushed beyond city limits, found a wood weighted with heavy snow, and began to shake off the white shrouds. They recognized the trees and spoke to them as if to closest friends.
"Grow your beautiful corals, you mountain ash. Blow in the wind, you silver birch. Sway soft, soft, you fragile maple. This snow is too heavy even for you, dear spruce, you winter hero."
Tree branches flexed with relief, liberated. They laughed and warmed up, overjoyed and intoxicated by the March air. Only twilight put an end to their work, and at night it happened, just as Wolverine had feared. Frost Killer squeezed his claws into murderous fists. Woods groaned with the pain of burst tissue, broken limbs fell on the snow. The witch cackled with delight at the loss of young life.
"Why is all this?"
Crane whispered. "Why, it's the law," Wolverine replied. "A law beyond our understanding. The law. But this is not death, not real death. It is a small death, a tiny and weak death. Without wind and thunder, she is like without fangs, naked as an earthworm. When a true catastrophe comes, no forest survives in her wake. No powerful animal survives, no speedy bird. All that's left is death." For 3 days, the evil frost tormented the earth. For 3 nights, winds blew, wrestling and struggling with each other in clouds of snow dust, howling, hissing, growling, groaning, until one morning, on the new moon of the new month, a wave of air came suddenly from the south, the main army of spring. The snow clouds fled before her like a wicked lot, and the victorious sun rose in the radiant blue. The air brought his strong, living power, the power of health, and it swarmed the earth, swirled, drowned, and played the hymn of rebirth. Now, to the forest folk, a different message came from Panther. A short shout of a panting runner.
"The forest is alive! He sings! He calls! Come!"
They jumped up and began to pack feverishly, overwhelmed with panic, need, drive, lust in their souls, like migratory birds. Something in them called out, deafening all else. To life! To life! To refuge! To refuge! To refuge!